Hi my babies, hi, and welcome back to another Let's Talk About It. Today's Let's Talk About It is creative nature versus destructive nature. So we were all given the power of free will, and how we recover from unexpected circumstances that occur in our life depends on what nature we choose to operate in. So the definition of nature is essential qualities or character of a person or animal. And different things can play a factor into that. Different experiences, your environments, the way that you were raised. It's like different things, like how you view yourself can play a factor into a person's nature. So, a creative nature is when you operate on high vibrations and high self esteem. You stand in your power and you set healthy boundaries with other people, allowing yourself not to become consumed by your problems. You find a healthy solution. You are flexible and open to learning new things. You walk in faith and not in fear. And some of the qualities of a person with a creative nature is when you walk in your confidence and your God-given power, focusing on the solution and not the problem. You build and you don't destroy. You allow your third eye to guide you as you make your visions come to life. Your sacral chakra is also open and spinning correctly as you go with the flow of the universe and create with the hand life dealt you. Also, your solar plexus as well, having a lot to do with your confidence and how you see yourself, your self-esteem. A mover and a shaker, flexibility over expectations, being more creative, open to new experiences and connections, being more optimistic, builders, and getting through problems more easily, and you are more happy. So that doesn't mean that life is easier for you, or like you're better than the next person, or your life is better than the next person. It's just how you choose to deal with what comes your way. And basically just working with your resources, being creative. Like, it's sculptures all around the city that I live in. They call it Mermaid City because it's like sculptures of mermaids all throughout the city, and it's different artists, and they make these mermaids out of straight trash. Like, if you look up close, it's like soda cans and bottle tops and stuff. Like, they make these sculptures out of straight trash. It's all about using your creative mind, your creative body, your creative vision. Okay, and that goes back to that sacral and that third eye. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. It's all in your perspective, perception, whatever the fuck it is. Okay. So, a destructive nature is when you operate on low vibrations and low self esteem. You give your power to other people and other things, allowing yourself to become consumed by your problems. You destroy instead of build. You're inflexible, closed off, and defensive. You walk in fear and bitterness and not in faith. So, someone with a destructive nature, your sacral chakra is definitely closed off. Your solar plexus is closed off. More than likely, your heart chakra is not spinning correctly. Your throat chakra is either overactive or underactive. Like, your third eye is closed off. Like, it's a lot of imbalances going on with someone with a destructive nature. Once again, their environment, the way you was raised, the way that you look at yourself, your experiences all affect that. And that's what I mean by you are the God of your life. Like I said, we all have the power of free will. You have the free will to operate in a creative nature or to operate in a destructive nature. The choice is yours, boo. So people with a destructive nature, they focus on the problem and not the solution. Their chakras are out of alignment. They're out of tune with their higher self in reality. They have stagnant energy. They can be defensive to everything, including what is good for them. They're a thinker and not a doer. They're more depressed, pessimistic, and they don't want to build or do anything to fix the problem. Sometimes they make the problem worse, okay? And a great example of all of this is someone who keeps complaining about their job, how they hate their job. Oh, I gotta go to this job. Not even realizing the blessing that they have, okay? It's like you're complaining about the job. Okay, well then get a new job or figure out another way to make money, babe. Okay, and that's just a simple example. Not saying I'm coming at you. If I don't know you personally, don't take it personal. Sometimes they make the problem worse. They blame other people for their actions all the time. They always expect others to help them fix their problems. They can create burdens in other people's lives, like a narcissist. And instead of changing, they say, that's just how I am. Okay? It's like they have no desire to elevate and be on a higher frequency. Those are definitely people on stagnant and destructive type of energy, and we ain't got time for that. So people with a destructive nature tend to become jealous and envious of people with creative natures because they are operating on a higher frequency and feel more free. Like we've been speaking about basically all year, it can be people that have way more than you. They could be famous, they could be rich, they could be in a better position, it could be your manager, and they be jealous of you just because of how you choose to deal with problems and obstacles that come your way, because of your personality, because of the way that you think, the way that you dress, or how you just move and operate. And it's like you really got to be aware of that, especially up under this universal 9 year where certain cycles and things that need to be closed out. And the crazy thing is you can operate in both and not even realize it. When dealing with certain situations and certain people, you can operate in a creative nature, and like when you deal with your family, you can operate in a destructive nature. So just being more aware of what nature you're in and just working on the healing and the elevation. Awesome. Destructive nature people are infectious, and creative nature people are effective. Like I tell y'all, be effective and not infectious. All right. Add to the solution and not to the problem. So babies, I just want to come and do a little quick for you. This is the creative nature versus the destructive nature. Like I say, we all got free will and the choice is yours. I said think about it. Love you, babies. Mwah.